Hey, we're Scott and Rae, and this is our 2026 AT thru-hike announcement.
That's correct. We're out on a nice little afternoon hike, and we just thought everybody, friends, family, colleagues would all like to know what we have planned for the upcoming year. And we are planning to thru-hike the Appalachian Trail in its entirety. However, we're going to be doing it a little bit different than most. We actually have already done a significant portion of the trail.
241 miles.
Yeah, I say significant, maybe not to some people, but for us it was significant. In 2024 and 2025, we went from Springer all the way through the Smokies, and we enjoyed it so much we decided that we wanted to finish the trail. We've always had our eye on hiking the Appalachian Trail. We didn't know how it was going to work out, but since we have retired from our day jobs, and we are getting our house ready to sell, and we're going to put our house up for sale and hit the trail. So we're doing our thru hike just a little bit different. We're going to be starting past the Smokies at Green Corner Road or Standing Bear Farms, and we're going to go the entire rest of the way from there and get to the top of Mount Katahdin, barring injury or I don't know what else, but basically we just want to get all the way to the top. Once we get there, we're going to say, you know what, did we enjoy this so much that we want to flip back down and go through the rest of the trail. When we did the trail in the Smokies in October, November, we thought, you know what, the Smokies is always one of the big things that people worry about going through the trail. We've watched so many videos about this. And we decided, why don't we go ahead and knock that section out now? And as long as we finish the trail within a year, calendar year, we could still call ourselves a thru-hiker if we really, really wanted that title. I don't know if we care about it or not, but
we can go back to Fontana Dam, which is right before the Smokies,
yep,
and just hike back to Springer. And as long as we get done by the middle of October.
Yeah, October 16 was our start date in the Smokies.
Yeah.
And we would finish the entire trail in that calendar year. And, you know, we can let, Appalachian Trail Conservancy and all that know what we did, and maybe we'll get a certificate if we want it. Or go, hey, we did the whole trail. It was over 2,000 miles from start to finish, and we did the whole entire trail. We're content, we're happy, and we're going to go home like that. So because we did our trail a little bit unconventional, at least in the flip-flop location, we have now since put up our videos up from Springer all the way through mile marker 241, and we've categorized those in albums. So didn't do a lot of talking in those videos, particularly through the state of Georgia. But
some are mostly pictures even. Yeah,
they're mostly pictures and highlights and scenic areas, but not a lot of interaction like we're doing like right now. But starting on mile marker 85, I started doing more narrating because we thought we'd video, and we started working toward that. However, after 4 days of that, we went back, and when we hit the other parts of the trail, we never did edit those videos. So we're like, I guess we're not going to be editing videos because neither one of us wants to learn how to do it and figure it out. So we didn't edit any more videos all the way from, I don't know, was it Tellico Gap through Fontana Dam, and then the whole Smokies. We did just a very, very little bit. Then we started getting more people asking about it. So we're like, we got to learn how to do this. So Rae at least learned how. So a little bit about ourselves. We are in the youth of our senior years. So we're retired from our jobs. I was a working professional in business operations. Rae was in education. In addition to that, I was a high school coach in cross country and track, distance coach, won a lot of championships, etc. Really, really enjoyed my time. Matter of fact, I know a lot of my athletes are going to be watching my videos, and honestly, the inspiration why I'm even doing videos at all.
Great, because your athletes and then family had asked for us to do something that they could follow along as well.
And also, in addition to that, I was a marathon runner, and Raylene would join me and participate in the half marathons. I'd run marathons. I've run marathons in 8 states now, including qualifying for a Boston Marathon.
And you've run at Boston.
And I've run at Boston. That was a great experience. So yeah, we like to be outdoors. So one time we're on a vacation in Georgia, and we followed this trail one time and I saw this white blaze, and we're on a family vacation. I'm like, what's that white blaze? And we started looking into it and we found out all about the Appalachian Trail, and I have had the bug ever since.
Right.
And I told Rae, hey, I am gonna hike the Appalachian Trail. And she goes, you are? I said, yes. And she says, well, then I'm gonna do it too. Why?
Well, you're not going to have that kind of an adventure without me.
That's right. We feel like we're about as ready as rookies can be, and we're about ready to go. So it's January. We're going to hit the trail in March, but in the meantime, we're going to keep training. We're going to keep working out. I mean, this beast over here, she's been on a treadmill, 20% grade. Look at this. Even turn around. Carrying a rucksack around with her. She's got a 10-pounder in there now. She's working up to the 20. So this is our official announcement for our 2026 Appalachian Trail thru hike. We really do believe it's probably gonna be a thru hike, but once we get to Katahdin, if we do, I hate saying that because we're so determined that it's gonna be hard to imagine us not actually completing it barring injury. We've been married 35 years. We've always learned one thing. If we both agree on a topic or a situation, it always works out. We both agree the Appalachian Trail is something we want to accomplish. We want to do it together. We want to finish together. And that's our goal.
Yep, looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it. We'll see you all on the trail.